script subject change. So I'm like, okay, it might change next week. Who knows? Next week comes up when Sagna walk into the arena, see MVP, see Paul Heyman, agree Paul Heyman. He goes, he's coming, he's here. I'm like, yeah, we'll see when he gets here. He gets here, talk to him like, yeah, we're doing this. I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh no, this is the thing. Like I was like, oh no, we're doing this. I'm like, okay, we're doing this. And then he was like, yeah, we're doing this. But I was extremely grateful because, to work someone of that caliber, man, you don't get to work a legend like that. That is a rarity for someone who's just come up in the business. So to get to go in there and, and go toe to toe with him was great. And even I remember that time, I've never shared, this is the first time I'm sharing this. After Sagno, I go home, the whole week I'm training, getting ready. I remember middle of the night, go to use the bathroom, bend over to open the toilet seat, and my back gives out. I'm gonna go, what the heck?
Your back gives out going to sit on the toilet.
So I'll open the toilet seat, I'll go to open the toilet seat, and my back gives out.
Oh.
And I'm looking like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm young. I'm 30 years old. Like, what the heck? Look at my wife. She goes, I don't know. So she starts stretching. We're stretching. Go to see me the following Monday. And I had to go get checked. And I was like, I can't feel my feet. Like, I can't feel my toes. And they do the testing. I'm like, there's a testing where you do, like, they push the toes down, they have you push up, and I couldn't do it. And they go, you might have something in your back. And I was like, oh, snap. And I guess it's like maybe this might prevent me from doing the match at WrestleMania. So the day goes on. Me and Brock, we had it. What did we do that day? The rehearsals, where just trying to get a feel. I just thought rehearsals walk through. That dude he's intense. We do this rehearsal, and then it's like, oh no, it's gonna be a walkthrough, and I think because we did like a segment the following week, they didn't go as smooth as we wanted it to. So I think this week we wanted to make sure it went well. So I'm in my suit, and MVP likes to make fun of me because I like my suits very tight, and this was the wrong day. Because he goes, we'll go like 50%, 80%. I'm like, okay, cool, we can go. I'm like in my suit. I'm like, well, we here now. And see, Paul goes, don't forget, this is a former UFC heavyweight champion. And once it said, I think it really not said like, okay, don't forget who this man is. Yes, you guys in the ring, but this is like he's done great in UFC. He's done great in WWE. Like he's conquered both.
He's legit.
He's legit as they come. Like he's okay. So we're doing the spot. And I think he tried to see if he could knock me down.
For real?
Yes, I think he tried. I think so. Throw the line, he ducks it, and then he comes and he throws himself at me. And I wasn't ready. So he hits me, and I remember just feeling myself jolt, and I clenched my teeth, and I felt my teeth chip off. And for me, I know it says, oh, that feels bad. For me, I'm like, and I'm getting goosebumps. I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Like, I love this. Like, this is where you're telling me we're going. Like, oh yeah, this is the type of physicality you're telling me you're bringing, and this is just rehearsal. Oh, I love this. I love this. So we did the spot on TV, which is why I booed him regular on TV, give him the boot in the face, but I put it in there. And I remember going home backstage, and he was happy about the segment, and he just goes, my back was hurting, but he just gave me a chiropractic adjustment from your boot to the face. I'm like, oh man, you're a psycho. But I love it because I've never really like Bobby's, he's very intense. He's physical, same as Braun, but Brock is just, he has like this level of like psychosis to his own. Like he has a different aura to the way he does things. And to me, I was like, oh, this is where we're going. I loved it. So had the back pain the whole time. The whole time we did that match at Mania, I had no feeling in my right foot. So none. I was doing rehab. Shout out to the folks at the Performance Center, CJ, Tara, Christian, JP. That whole month leading on to that match at Mania, I could not feel my toes on my bottom of my soles of my feet.
Were you concerned at all that the match might not happen?
I was concerned, but when I went to the trainers, we got an MRI done. They realized I had two bulging discs. And they say, I got the cortisone shots, and then they said, hey, since you're young, and this is your first, back issue you ever had. Like, we don't think you need surgery, so like we're after like pretty intense rehab for it. I'm like, okay, cool. So for like a month straight, I was at the PC every day doing rehab for it and getting ready for the match at Mania.
Were you worried at all Brock might not be able to get you up for those German suplexes?
Oh no. Brock, he's a specimen. I wasn't worried at all, man. People forget he's a farm boy. He throws hay for a living. So him picking me up at 300, 400 pounds, like I knew he was going to be able to do that. If Bobby can pick me up, I knew he could pick me up.
Yeah, he throws you on a few of those suplexes.
Oh yeah. That is my first time ever taking a suplex. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. We've never taken it in training. Never done it at the PC. Not from anyone. That's the first time I ever taken a German suplex was during that match.
You didn't even do it the day before?
No. And he's such a great dude, man. Because I remember during rehearsals, he just goes like, "Hey, how many Germans do you want to do?" I'm like, "Brother, it's you, Brock. Like, however much you want to give me, I'm brother. We doing this like you doing me a favor with this match. So however many Germans you want that makes you look good, we're gonna do it."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Okay."
And the F5, he just picks you up like it's nothing.
Yeah, to be honest, the F5 was easy. That F5 was easy. The German sucked. But that I've never felt, for the first time in my entire life, I never felt someone like hook me that way, like for and like feel the muscles contract and then pick me up. And for the first time in my entire life, I felt, oh shit, I can't do anything.
You're like, this is what must be what it's like to be small.
Yes. I was like, whoa, like this is mighty awkward. You know, I've never felt this, in my entire life. And I was like, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no one's gonna throw you around.
No one throws me around. But that experience was like, but it was great because like I could work him every day of the week. He's such a great worker. He doesn't get enough credit for his selling. Like
I say that all the time. He doesn't get enough credit for how great he sells.
He's so good. He is so good at what he does. Like so good. Like he doesn't get, like I said, enough credit.
Why was the F5 easy work?
Because it's picking you up and the way it's done, it just take a face bump. The Germans, because you go here. They'll suck. I just tell my colleagues that take Germans on a regular basis. Yeah, you guys get your ass kicked. I get cool to see you guys. Because I did the match, and my adrenaline was pumping through the roof. So I didn't feel anything. The next morning, brother, my neck was stiff as a brick. So I was like, shit. All right, this is what it feels to take F5s on a regular. This is what wrestlers got take time off for because the necks are hurting. I'm like, oh shit, okay. But it was great, man. I would wrestle him every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa.